Hey guys, gals, and everything in between, what's going on? So today I'm going to show you a simple way to back up anything, but specifically also how to back up something as complex as your Obsidian vault, your research. And there's different options. There's three different options. You can do Obsidian, just your notes, just your plugins, or your notes and your plugins together. And if you have like a publish, then you can also back that up as well. And you back up by just one click. That's it, just one click. So let's get into it. So you're going to download the portable version from their website, find the link below, and then go to Game Manager, then click New. Now go for your save path. Your save path is where your vault is. So if I open one command here and I just go to here and then I paste that in there, so we will see this here. See, Obsidian right here, save path, and you just name it here. I put if it's an app, then I put app in the name. That way I can keep track of like what's a game and what's not, as this works with anything. So you can also set tags, so you can sort by tags as well. So the first thing we're going to do is paste that in here. Now we're going to click save entire folder, save multiple backups, differential backup, and then we're going to exclude. Now click your exclude. This is for if you're using Git and some other things. So if you're using Git, you're going to want to exclude your Git folder because it can get pretty heavy in space. Over time, you're recommended to like clear the history and then like resync and everything like that. So we're gonna put our objects, plugins, Git, anything you don't want synced in the backup, and that's literally it. Now, for plugins, I will go to the same directory, save multiple backups. So I will exclude my Git. Then I can include other things too as well. I have Git in there. I don't know why, but anyways, yeah. So you can put in your Obsidian, some other things that you want to make sure you have in there. Now, Obsidian and plugins, what you're gonna do, same directory as always. Go to exclude, and then you're gonna pick what to exclude here. So if I want my Obsidian and plugins, I just go here and then I click backup. And this uses a 7-zip. You might have to point it in the directory of your 7-zip executable. And this will compress it by half. So mine's around 600 megabytes. So it'll reduce it down to about 300 megabytes. It might take a few minutes. You can change the compression method so it doesn't take as long, but then it won't compress as much. See, 640 is the save folder size, the original size, and we're about to see it go down quite a bit. And as we can see, it went down by half, 300 megabytes. Now let's go to our save location here. I put them in my portable folder with my other portable apps, and then just saves. And here's where all your saves are. Now, if I can just manually go here and then right click and then open with 7-zip, or I can use so I can use restore. However, you should know, hit edit, and then from here you can go to backup management, and then if you click this, it'll automatically open the folder where your saves are, in case, so you don't have to go fiddling around with it if you want to. You can also have game information, hours, stuff like that if you wanted to. And so from here, if you wanted to sync your save folder, whatever folder you put your game backup monitor saves in, whatever you set that to, you can set that to Google Cloud, whatever cloud storage, and it'll automatically sync that to your cloud. I manually sync it just because it's sensitive and I don't want it to somehow accidentally get deleted from the cloud. So I just manually drag them into my cloud drives and whatnot, or my cloud storages. Now let's go into the settings here. So if I go into settings, files and folders, this is where you set your backup folder right here. create a subfolder for each game. I recommend. Delete files to the recycling bin. Show overwrite warning. You can also set a notification showing it's done, but that gets annoying. You can start monitoring on launch, game backup on launch if you wanted to. So 7-zip, here's a 7-zip. I have, as long as your 7-zip is in your path, your Windows path registry, it'll pick it up. If it's not, then you're gonna need to put the exe for the 7-zip right here, and then hit save. There's normal, maximum, ultra. Normal is actually like half. It's like normal can actually be pretty strong. Just depending. But yeah, so like let's see here. So exclude plugins. So this is just my notes right here. So if I hit backup, 400 megabytes, and that's going to be around like maybe 200 megabytes. This way, if you wanted to just like have backups of your plugins, in case like something gets taken down for some reason and you wanted to like mess around with it, or there was an older version that was working before they updated it, or if you're transferring plugins to another vault, all you have to see 118 megabytes. See, it went from 400 to 118 megabytes. It's that simple. And you can do this with anything. It doesn't have to be an app. It doesn't have to be a game. It can be pictures. It can be whatever it is you want, right? That's why it's amazing. And it also does detect your game. So if, say, I set my Baldur's Gate to the game path here, whenever I run the game, it'll tell me. It'll say game detected right here, and then when I close the game, it'll ask me if I want to back it up after I close the game. How amazing is that? So yeah, it's very great universal backup tool. It does not work on Linux. There have been some talks on GitHub and other places, like just a few conversations about porting it over to Linux. I don't know if it works with an emulator like Wine or anything like that, but this is the best backup backup software I found that's completely 100% free, portable. I can use it to back up everything, not just my games. So I can back up everything just using one tool. Yeah, this is an amazing app. Everyone should be using it. And One Commander. One Commander is a future video. Yes, that's it. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. If you want to see exclusive content on my Patreon, have free templates. I have a bunch of free shit. Also have some paid stuff. I'm gonna have some more private GPT models on my Patreon that you can only access from my Patreon. Links are in my Patreon. Only members can see them. Also, maybe some stuff about Thought Slime and some other people that are doing some Nazi shit, right? Anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and peace.